Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. You are tuned in for Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. As today, the Hopkinton Hillers take on the Medway Mustangs. Tom Nappy happy to be on the call with you today. Ben Leibowitz on camera for what should be a good TVL battle. The Hopkinton Hillers are 2-4 on the season. Medway Mustangs come in at 1-3. Medway is looking to get back in the win column after losing two straight. They lost 2-1 to Northbridge and 3-2 to Sutton in their last two games. The Hillers are fresh off a nice win on Monday over the Ashland Clockers. They ended up taking that game by a final of 3-2. It was a tremendous goal in the fourth quarter that allowed the Hillers to grab a nice win over the Clockers, and they are hoping to get another W here today, but they will certainly have some good competition. This TVL rivalry has been a close one over the last few years. In the last three meetings, these two teams typically meet once a season. There has been a Hiller win, a tie, and a Medway win, so very even the last 3 years. The Hillers got the win last season over the Medway Mustangs. It was a 1-0 win. In 2022, it was a 1-1 tie, and in 2021, it was a 3-0 Medway win. So these programs certainly go back and forth on the field hockey turf, and I'm expecting a good, close battle here today. Both teams a bit on the younger side, but the Medway Mustangs returning some good talent, including Captain Zella Taylor, Olivia Mellinson, and Shay O'Neill, the three senior captains. And Medway is led by head coach Brenda Telemini in her second season at the helm. The Hillers, they returned some great talent with their captains as well. Their captains include Emily Watson, Ella Fowler, and Maddie Godfroy, as well as Zoe Adams. And the Hillers are led by head coach Ali Valencia in her third season at the helm. As the Hopkinton Hillers are taking the field in their home white jerseys, Medway Mustangs in the navy blue. Hillers will be working right to left across your screen in this first half. In net for the Hillers, it is Riley Curtin. On defense, you have Dietrich Nekalaputi, Kate Williams as well. Also in the starting rotation, your midfielders Zoe Adams, Avery Quebec. And then for forwards, you got Elena Vallis. Abby Burke is out there to start this game. Mary Finnegan on the right side. And Ella Fowler is in the middle as she is set to take the opening pass from Abby Burke to start this game off. Burke sends it back, and we are underway in this first quarter as Fowler sends it up. It is intercepted. Hillers trying to work the far side. And it'll be out of play. We'll have a side in. Also in the starting fold on defense is Captain Maddie Godfroy, as that is sent up towards the shooter's circle. And just like that, Hiller is going to draw a penalty corner. So an opportunity here for the Hillers to strike early. Sent into play. Fowler from up top. That shot defended. Fowler is rushing in to the box, and we'll have another Hiller penalty corner. Good pressure early on by the Hillers. Well, it's a nice day out there for this game. Cloudy skies, but a nice temperature. Nice little breeze coming in. Temperature is at 72 degrees as that is sent in over to Fowler up top. She'll send it to her left. And now to Zoe Adams, who takes a shot, turned away, still out in front. And that is kicked away from the net. Hiller's trying to rush it back in, and it's handled by Medway. Mustangs trying to work it upfield. It was Tenley Wynn having a nice second effort to get in there, but well defended by Medway as Adams rushes in, takes a shot, kicked away. For the Mustangs in net, you have senior Shea O'Neill. She's one of the captains of the Mustangs as well. Hiller is going to have their third penalty corner of the game. Sent in. Fowler from up top. A nice shot there, but the defenseman gets a stick on it. Sent out in front. Turned away, back up top. Fowler puts it towards the net. It's a good save along the end line now and sent to the far side. It'll be Hiller ball. We'll take its side in. Adams getting tripped up there. It's going to be Medway ball. 3 minutes into this opening quarter. Sent out of play along the far side. Medway keeps it. Hiller's looking for more pressure. There's Fowler sending it to the shooter circle. Mustangs draw the turnover. Hiller's JV ended up getting the win over Medway. I believe the final of that one was 3-1. JV team looking strong. Fowler trying to move in, sends it up top along the shooter area. Medway going to try to work it up the near side now. With it is Olivia Mellinson. Mellinson up against Tenley Wynn. Wynn backs off. Fowler gets in there. Mustangs looking for some pressure here. Sydney Coyle trying to get by Nicola Pudi. Coyle sends it up over to Mellinson. Mellinson crosses it. Cordes trying to send it in. It's sent out by Wynn. Hillers get it back. Working it up the field. Finnegan, she'll send it over to the far side. Looking for Zoe Adams there, but getting in the way, Bella Cordes. Cordes going to send it into the box. We'll have a turnover. Hiller ball. Five minutes into action here in this first quarter. Well, this Hiller group certainly younger than they were last season, but they did return some great talent. And they certainly believe that they could get back to the postseason this year. I'd say they certainly have the talent. They played a very good game against the Ashland Clockers on Monday and took a big TVL-large win. It'll be Medway possession. And the Hillers get it back. Godfroy looking for Finnegan along the sideline. Out of play it goes. Emma Davis sends it in. Cordes along the sideline and back out. Hillers will have it. Adams sends it up. She's trying to split the two Mustangs in front of her there, but they're able to block the pass attempt. Maloney sends it towards the box. And it'll be Hiller ball. I believe it was a kickball ruling there. Nicola Pudi sends it over to Quebec. Taken away by Ava Cordes. Try to work by Nicola Pudi. And stays with Medway. A little too much contact there. Brianna Fratton, the freshman, puts it into play. Good amount of freshmen on this Mustangs roster. They have several freshmen on their varsity roster. Hiller's quickly working upfield. Burke with it. Burke gets by the defender. Sends it over looking for Vallis. Vallis trying to cross it in front of the net. Well, that was a good breakaway by the Hillers. Here comes the Mustangs back up the near side. Some nice moves by Cordes. Sends it towards Mellinson. Ellison sends it down to Maloney. Cordes now. Able to get it to Maloney. Nice pass there. Shot. And I believe that went off a Mustang. And it stays out of the net. It'll be Hiller ball. That was good pressure by Medway. Mustangs trying to take the momentum of the game away from the Hillers. Hillers got some good early pressure. Here comes the Mustangs. That shot, well defended by Curtin. Still a live ball. And putting it out of play, Godfroy. Well, Sierra Maloney had a nice shot on net. Was trying to go 5-hole. And Riley Curtin just able to deflect it away. The official informing that the black lines are the lines to look for. Hillers were trying to take it away along the far side, but Ella Taylor able to keep control. Trying to work her way in is Maloney. Some good back and forth here as Medway driving down into the attack area. There's a shot by Cordes off a defender. Hiller ball. Maddie Godfroy will put it into play. Sends it far side. Up the sideline of Finnegan. Finnegan feeds it up to Burke. Fowler gets in there. Sends it down to Burke. Burke with a nice move around the defender. Out in front, and a little too much for Elena Vallis to get a shot opportunity there. That was a beauty of a drive up the field by Burke, but a little hot on the pass, and it just gets by Vallis. Lucy Mato coming into the game. Elena Vallis will take a breather. Elena Vallis, she's going to be a big part of this field hockey program for the next few seasons. She's just a freshman and already making some big noise for the Hillers. A collision there. It'll stay with the Hillers. Quebec sends it up. Fowler trying to get it back. Sent over by Emma Davis. Now with it, Bella Cordes. Cordes looking to send it across. Good interception there. Sent down as Burke trying to get through. Burke sends it over. Fowler looking to get it into the box. Mato was waiting there. Tenley Wynn gets it to Durante, and it's taken back by Medway, but Durante continuing to fight for it. Durante looking for Fowler. It'll stay with the Hillers. Got to give those 5 yards on a pass. And trying to sneak through was Wynn. Good defense by Medway as Olivia Melanson put a stop to that. Mustangs taking it up the far side as we approach 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Cordes knocking it to the attack area. There's a shot. Nicely done by Curtin, who slides out for the save. Well, Ella Taylor had a good angle on the ball, and Riley Curtin able to slide out and knock it away. Frotton with it, sends it up. Mustangs doing a nice job at boxing out. Melanson with it. Gets it over. Wynn able to intercept, and here come the Hillers. And that pass intercepted by Gales. Medway driving once again. Bella Cordes with it. She's working against Interante, sends it down towards the attack area, sent out by Wynn to the far side. With it now, Ella Taylor. Taylor sends it into the box. Kicked away by Curtin. Secondary shot is deflected away. It is going to stay with Medway. Bella Cordes will put it into play. Cordes looking to bring it around, and we'll see if she tries to cross it here. There it is, trying to set up the shot from the attack zone. And intercepted by Interante. Good defense there. She gets it to the speedy Abby Burke. Burke finds Mato. And the Mustangs able to team up and get out in front of it. They'll stay with the Hillers. Under a minute left in the first quarter. Wynn sends it forward, intercepted. There for the takeaway, Sierra Maloney. Maloney now doing battle with Wynn. Driving up now, Melanson. Sent over towards Frotton. Frotton battling for it. And the Hillers win the possession. Nice feed by Quebec, but it gets by Mato. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Frotton with it. Brianna Frotton trying to get it by Nicola Pudi there. And that was a nice job by Nicola Pudi. And that will do it for the first quarter. We have a good back and forth TVL battle going on here on this Wednesday afternoon. It is a scoreless game as we head to the second quarter. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by Bill's Pizzeria Kitchen and Grill, located at 14 Main Street. Find them online at mybillspizza.com.
Saturday morning cartoons are back. Every Saturday at 8 a.m., HCAM's Toon Time has an hour of classic cartoons, from Betty Boop to Superman to Popeye to Bugs Bunny and more. You'll see your old favorites and discover new ones. So tune in to Toon Time, Saturdays at 8, and start your weekend off with a laugh.
Welcome back in to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the second quarter. Scoreless game as we enter the second quarter between the Hopkinton Hillers and Medway Mustangs. Mustangs have it coming up the far side. Zoe Adams getting in the way of Maloney. Sent over to Williams. Kate Williams moves it up the field. Fowler getting in there. Along the far side they go. A nice feed to the attack area. That shot by Fowler is going to be deflected out of play. Killers will maintain possession. Tenley Wynn set for the free hit, sends it back to Nekalaputi. Over to Quebec. And out of play it goes. It'll go back to Medway. Sent over. Intercepted there by Fowler. Fowler trying to sneak it through. And it's sent away. Adams picks it up along the far side. Mustangs able to get it back. Good back and forth action here. Medway trying to move it over to the near side. Olivia Mellinson working against Nekalaputi. Here she goes. Deflected into the box, kicked away by Curtin. Trying to get it up the near side, Quebec. Just out of play it goes. Medway will have the side in. Frotton gets it over. Cordes with it. Cordes being contested as she tries to approach the attack circle. Sent over to the far side. Cordes trying to close in. Looking to get it in the attack zone. Sent away by Tenley Wynn. Sent upfield by Finnegan. Burke with a nice feed up to Fowler. Fowler gets by a Mustang, looking to close in. Sends it in front, and Elena Vallis puts it in. What a score for the Hillers. Elena Vallis with the goal. And some great work by Ella Fowler moving it up the field. And that goal comes at 11:27 left to go in the second quarter. And the Hillers strike first. Mustangs looking to respond. Sent up the far side. Gathered up by Burke. Trying to send it down. Able to get it away. Fowler moves it up towards Finnegan. Finnegan has some speed. Hillers have a 3-on-2 coming upfield. Mustangs working the far side. Zoe Adams trying to take it back from Bella Cortis. Cortis pops it into play, and the Hillers will get it back. Well, that shot has to land on the ground if you're going to get air under it. Not allowed to hit any other player on the field, any other from either team. Cortis sends it over the far side, moved up. And it'll be side in for the Hillers. Kate Williams puts it into play. Intercepted there by Cortis, who sends it down. And is sent back up, but out of play by Godfroy. It will be Hiller possession. Zoe Adams with a nice knock up the sideline. Trying to track it down is Burke, but it's just a little too much in front of her. Under 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Hillers able to make it a 1-0 game, courtesy of a tremendous shot by Elena Vallis. Elena Vallis, a freshman who very well could be the leading scorer on this team this season. She had a terrific goal against Algonquin as well in what was a very close game. Ended it 2-1 in Algonquin's favor. Here comes the Hillers. Looking to work their way in. And that shot deflected away. Hillers looking for more pressure. Coming out with it is Bella Cortis. Medway brings it into Hiller territory. With it is Sierra Maloney. It'll go to the Hillers. Zoe Adams sends it up to Fowler. Fowler trying to move it up, but Sydney Coyle able to intercept. Not getting in there, Emerson Foster just recently hopped into the game. And Hiller's got a 5-yard warning. Eva Cordes set to put it into play. And Cordes' pass attempt was taken by Souza briefly, but now Bella Cordes has it, takes the shot, and it's waved off. Yeah, a little too far out of the attack area there. Bella with it once again. Moving in. Sends it over to the shooter circle. That shot deflected away. Good save by Curtin. Hiller is trying to work the far side. And a good feed upfield. Fowler has it. Fowler gets by a defender. Approaching the attack area. And that pass just intercepted. Good stop by Sophia Nielsen there. Nielsen with it. Misfire there. Win. Knocked back into Hiller territory. Kara Souza. And 5-yard rule goes into effect there. Hillers have it. Here goes Ella Fowler. Fowler crosses it in front of the net. Shot by Vallis. Ball still loose. And the Hiller is going to draw a penalty corner. Well, that Fowler-Vallis combination, look out for that one this season. They work well together in the attack zone. Mary Finnegan will be the injector. We're just under 5 minutes left in the second quarter. As the lights start to come on here at the turf fields. Fowler with a shot. Loose ball out in front. And just knocked out of play. It was off to the side of the net. Just along that end line and tapped out. Hillers have it. Coming in from the far sideline. And it'll be Medway ball. Well, Mustangs, they had a bit of a rally going in the first quarter, but the Hillers since have been able to win the possession battle. And if they're able to keep doing that, I don't see any reason why they can't take this win here today. Burke sends it over into the box. With it is Finnegan. It stays with the Hillers. Kira Souza sends it over to Fowler. Fowler trying to get by and draw some contact there. Emerson Foster will put it into play. Off the free hit here, sends it over. Souza crosses it out in front. And it'll go back to Medway. Just under 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Sophia Nielsen puts it into play. Intercepted by Interante, trying to move in. Along the near sideline. That is sent up, getting out in front of it, Interante. And Durante looking to approach. Emerson Foster set to put it into play. Feeds it over to Fowler. Fowler driving in and tapped out of the box by Nielsen, but stick contact made. Hiller is going to have a penalty corner. Taylor and Durante sends it into play. Injected into Fowler. Fowler with a shot just wide. She gets good power behind her shot, especially when she can get that wind up. But just a little off the mark there. Well, this has been a great quarter by the Hillers. They've been able to dominate the possession game in this quarter and keep the pressure going. Taylor and Durante will have the side in. Bringing it towards the box, looking to cross it over. And it's taken by Frotton. Brianna Frotton, freshman, trying to work her way through. Maloney doing battle with Kira Souza. Souza sends it over. Mato. Passed over by Mellinson. With it is Frotton. We'll stay with Medway, but time about to run out here in the first half. And there it is. The horn sounds, and we are through 2 quarters of play. At the halftime break, it's the Hopkinton Hillers 1, the Medway Mustangs nothing. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. Stick around. We'll have some of the latest Hiller highlights coming up at the halftime break. On Tuesday, September 10th, Hiller Girls Soccer hosted Holliston. It was a good back and forth game, but the Hopkinton offense took over for Holliston. Briscoe crosses. Top of the box, Recupero trying to dig it out. Here she goes. Recupero around the defender, takes the shot, and she's got it! Recupero makes it 1-0 Hillers. What a beauty of a goal that was. She was able to work her way around a couple of Panther defenders. Almost, in fact, guaranteed that's the case. O'Connor along the near side. Sends it back to Jacomi into the box. Recupero burns one defender, burns a second, and knocks it in! Wow, Recupero! With her second goal of the game. Nicole Tedstone burning her way up the left side of the field. Able to escape and get in front of the defender. Well, it's a wide open space. Takes it right in and makes it 3-0 Hillers. Here's Chow. She'll take a shot. Oh, it's bobbled and then put in! Allison Green nets it for the Hillers. You can credit Chow with the assist. It was a 4-0 Hiller lead at the half, and they would add more. Along the end line. Out front, Nina sends it over. Looking for the shot and putting it in is Nicole Tedstone. game. Well, one of the things you can't do, you can't let the Hillers hang around the box.
Nicole Tedstone makes it 5-0 with just over 35 minutes left in the second half, and the Hillers went on to add 3 more goals and take the win 8-1. The Hillers improved to 3-0 on the season. Hiller girls volleyball was also in action on Tuesday. They would fall to Barnstable 3-0. The Hillers took a win via sweep in Holliston and ended the week in a close battle, but a 3-1 loss at Westwood, and now stand at 3-3 on the season. On Thursday, September 12th, Hiller Girls Soccer was back in action versus a tough Westwood team. After some good Westwood pressure, Fotini Granzos found the net about midway through the first half.
There's it out in front, and it's button! Off the corner, Fotini Granzos.
Under 2 minutes left in the first half, and this happened.
Pass there by Natalie Briscoe. Just able to straddle that sideline. As speeding it up is Recupero, and she finds Colleran. Closing in, Colleran takes it and got it! 2-0 Hillers! What a feed from Recupero, and what a shot by Colleran!
Riley Colleran finds the net and gives the Hillers a 2-0 lead heading into the second half.
Alex Clark will send it up. Recupero going to try to get there. Here she goes. Recupero into the box, takes it, count it! Just leave it up the field for Madison. Recupero let her burn by. And that's what can happen. Recupero makes it a 3-0 Hiller lead at 32:45 left to go in the second half. To work with. And still battling it out along the near side. Recupero along the corner. Welcome back in to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the third quarter. A 1-0 Hiller lead. And we are underway. Medway in the navy blue, working right to left across your screen. Hillers in the white, working left to right. And here they come up the near side. With it, Bellacortis trying to sneak it through. Sent up the sideline. And deflected out. And again, a little shooken up there was Maddie Godfroy. She took a pretty hard hit off the shin. And she'll take a little break, walk that off, and Dylan Norrid into the game. Certainly hope she's okay and can get back out there. Cortis with it. Sends it over. Nicely done by the Hillers. Abby Burke driving up the field. Here she comes. Burke just slicing and dicing defenders. Backhands it. Oh, just missed the net. Well, that was a job well done in the midfield area by the Hillers. Good feed over to Burke, who was able to drive it up. And nearly had a score there. Fowler was looking to attack, but Emma Davis takes it away. Hillers get it back. Zoe Adams got the stick in there. Fowler sends it over, finds Finnegan. Fowler sends it in. And it'll go to Medway. Good TVL battle between the Hopkinton Hillers and the Medway Mustangs. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. Ben Leibowitz on camera for what's been a good back and forth battle. The Hillers, they're able to take the majority of the momentum in the second quarter. And got the only score of the game thanks to a great feed from Ella Fowler to Elena Vallis, and a terrific shot by Vallis at 11:27 left in the second frame. Medway looking to respond. Sent through by Cordes. Stays with Medway. False start there. Eva Cordes puts it into play. Sent up into the attack area, kicked out by Curtin. And Medway going to draw a penalty corner. Mustangs with a big opportunity here to try to tie this game up. Sent in by Sierra Maloney. Cordes along the attack area. Nicolapudi getting in there. Cordes hanging on to possession. Cordes tries to send it over, deflected back out. And sent up the field by the Hillers. Over to Bella Cordes. And a nice long distance pass into the attack area. Curtin comes out. Ball is loose. Medway going to have a penalty corner opportunity. Well, the Mustangs, they're starting to get some pressure going. Sent in to Cordes. And that shot is stopped by Nicolapudi. Ball still in play. And along the front of the net. And Medway is going to get another one. Oh, no. It'll be Hiller ball. Wynn sends it over to Kate Williams. Bella Cordes will have the side in. And couldn't get it around Zoe Adams, but then popped out of play. Side in for the Mustangs. Emma Davis takes it in. And that will go beyond the end line. Looks like the Hillers got the last touch. Gales sends it over. Cordes with it, trying to sneak through. Good feed to Bella Cordes. Get the two Cordeses on Medway, Bella and Ava. Here's Emma Davis trying to get through. And ran into Abby Burke there. Stays with Medway. Well, Medway, they are winning the possession battle so far this third quarter. And it's going to go to the Hillers. Hold call. Sent up by Finnegan. Try to work the sideline, Burke. Zoe Adams sends it up. Couldn't split the defenders there. Mustangs looking for a drive up the field. What did is Maloney. Sierra Maloney feeds it over to the far side. And some contact there. Ava Cordes sends it back. Hiller is able to sweep it up the field. Haley Gale's trying to get it over to the far side. Approaching 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Cordes sends it down. And that one taken by Gales. Sent out of the box. But right to Gales, who pops it back in. Curtin able to kick it out of the danger zone. Wind sends it up. Here's Fowler looking to close in. And ran into the defender there. The defender just able to knock it away. Fowler sends it into the attack area. Trying to sneak through. A good feed by Lucy Mado to Mary Finnegan, who puts it in. Mary Finnegan strikes. A great pass by Lucy Mado. And Finnegan makes it a 2-1 game. Or 2-0 game, rather, with 5:07 left in the third quarter. Well, that was a great effort by the Hillers, quickly getting upfield. Good pressure in the attack area. And just a great feed to Finnegan. And she finishes it off with a blast into the net. Dietrich Nicolapudi will send it up. Goes the Medway. Sent out in front. And the Mustangs going to have a penalty corner here. Sierra Maloney was able to get into that attack circle, drew some contact. Medway trying to strategize here. Maloney sends it in. Over to Cordes. Knocked away, top of the circle. There's Ava Cordes, and she pops it in. So the Mustangs strike. Ava Cordes off the deflection from the attempt by Bella Cordes makes it a 2-1 game here in the third quarter. And we have ourselves a battle. Along the near side, sent back to Bella Cordes. Here comes Ava. Sends it down. Mustangs trying to pick up the pace a little bit in that attack area, get around these defenders. Coyle sends it back over to Bella. And stole it away. Good steal there by Fowler. Fowler looking for Burke. A little too much in front of her there. With it is Sophia Nielsen on the dribble. Gets it over to Bella Cordes. Kiara Souza. To Interante. Bella trying to work her way through. It's a good hit on that one. And nicely done by Kate Williams to get it away. Here comes Ava Cordes. It'll be Hiller ball. Just under 3 minutes left to go. And what's been an action-packed third quarter. Both teams have netted a goal in this third frame. Olivia Mellinson sends it over. Nicola Pudi gets a good knock on it over to Mato. Mato looking for Burke. Long distance there. Burke closing in from the far side. Taking it into the attack area, sends it up. And penalty corner drawn. And Coach Valencia says, your call. That gives the captain of the offense the responsibility of approving the plan. Finnegan sends it in. Fowler along the top of the circle. And they'll have another opportunity. Harry Finnegan set to inject. Over to Fowler. Ooh, hard shot off the defender. Hillers will do it again. Gets it in. Fowler sweeps it to her left and deflected out in front of the net. Kicked away. Mato able, or that was Tenley Wynn able to stop it. She has it now. Stays with the Hillers. 30 seconds left in the quarter. It'll go to Medway. Haley Gale's trying to get a lift on it. Pulled down by Finnegan. Sends it to the top of the circle. Mato looking to close in. Can she get a buzzer beater here? Sent over. Just gets past Interante. And the third quarter will come to a close. Both teams net a goal each. And it's a 2-1 Hiller lead as we head to the fourth quarter on HCAM.
HCAM is supported by our viewers. Thank you. And by the Hopkinton Independent newspaper and online news site. The newspaper reaches 100% of the homes and businesses in town, and the website is updated daily with exclusive Hopkinton content. Readers can receive a daily newsletter and breaking news alerts via email.
HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by the Dentist at Hopkinton. The Dentist at Hopkinton provides services including comprehensive dental care, same-day crowns, facial aesthetics, periodontal care, cosmetic dentistry, and implant dentistry. The Dentist at Hopkinton is located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com.
And welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the fourth and final quarter. 2-1 Hopkinton Hillers lead over the Medway Mustangs. It was a very back and forth third quarter. Medway had the early momentum, and they were able to strike at 5:07 left to go, or actually they struck at 3:38 left to go as the Hillers making it 2-0 at 5:07. And then late in the quarter, Medway got some momentum and struck at 3:38. 2-1 game, still very much anyone's match. And this game has had a lot of momentum shifts. You see Medway getting some good possessions and some shots on net. You'll see that for a couple minutes, then you'll see the Hillers do just that. So really it's going to come down to who can get the momentum on their side to close this one out. Hillers coming up the far side. Burke with it. Burke with a nice dribble there. Sent back up. Stays with Medway court. Is trying to work her way up. Some contact there. Fowler. Couldn't get it through. You have Cordis with the block. Along the far side, Nicola Pudi. Quebec moves it up the sideline. Goes to Medway. And that is sent down into the box and out of play. Sent over to Fowler. It'll go back to Medway. Over to Williams. Here's Zoe Adams. Emma Davis. Looking for Cordes. Sent up by Burke. Deflected back by Gales. And now here comes Abby Burke up the far side. Burke looking for Fowler there. Quebec sends it towards the attack area. Deflected out by Nielsen. Hiller's looking for a shot. Fowler sends it in. Trying to get it back, Finnegan. And Finnegan can't split the defenders there. Sent back in by Wynn, and the Hillers drop a penalty corner. Mary Finnegan set to send it in. And a shot by Fowler blocked. Looking to approach Tenley Wynn. It's going to stay with the Hillers. Zoe Adams with it. Trying to cross it into that shooter's circle. Davis gets it over to Cordes. Bella looking to send it up, intercepted by Zoe Adams. And we'll have a side in for Medway. Davis moving it up to Cordes. Tenley Wynn gets in the way. Zoe Adams with it. Sends it back. And now looking to break through Ella Taylor. Taylor swings it out. There's Cordes now. Putting it towards the attack area. In the box. Sent out in front of the net. Kicked away by Curtin. Cordes with a secondary shot. And it's going Hiller's way. Just under 9.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Can the Hillers hang on to their 2-1 lead? Fowler sends it up. Hillers looking for an attack here. Burke gets it back. Fowler looking for Zoe Adams, and a little too much in front of her. Good battle along the near side. Hillers get it back. Here they come. Sent into the box, and back out it goes. Medway ball, Bella Cordes. Nice knock up the near side. Just keeping it in, Ella Taylor. Getting the stick on it, Avery Quebec. Sent over by Nielsen. Here comes the Mustangs. And a good steal there by Kate Williams. Williams couldn't get it by Bella Cordes. Just under 8 minutes left. Along the near side, Anarante. Some contact there, little trip. Killer ball sent to Interante and sending it back up. Sidney Coyle able to sneak the stick in there. A breakaway and kicked away by Curtin. Olivia Mellinson came out of nowhere and was flying into that attack area. And Curtin just able to slide out. Good save there. Here comes Finnegan. Sends it over into the box and out of play. Just under 7 minutes left to go in regulation. Good pass to Burke. And couldn't sneak by the defender there. But the contact drawn, and the Hillers have a penalty corner. They're going to try injecting from the other side this time. Mary Finnegan sends it in. There's a shot deflected. Just out of play. That was a good plan there by the Hillers. Good strategy. Tenley Wynn getting a powerful shot off. It was just deflected by a defender. Wynn sends it up. It'll be Mustangs ball. Approaching 5.5 minutes left to go. And a good lift there. Oh, a little too high. Came up more than 18 inches. Burke trying to sneak through. Good takeaway by that's Ava Cordes. Taken back by Burke, who sends it forward. Back and forth we go here in Medway defensive zone. And that one will get through. Off the dribble, Ella Taylor. Stays with the Mustangs. We're under 5 minutes left. Bella Cordes with it. Gonna shoot it into the attack area, deflected out of play. We'll stay with Medway. Ava Cordes with it. Looking to sneak through, kicked away, out in front. And it'll go Hiller way. Along the far side. Quebec trying to send it up. Able to get it through to Abby Burke, who crosses it over. Fowler knocks it back. We're under 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Ella Taylor sends it over. Here comes Abby Burke. Burke has some good moves. Trying to stay with it. Nielsen knocks it back down. There to pick it up is Quebec. Burke trying to send it back through. It's Taylor and Durante up against Bella Cordes. Bella sends it up to Ella Taylor. Trying to bring it down, Sierra Maloney. It's going to stay with Medway. We're under 3 minutes left. And the Mustangs going to take a timeout here. 2 minutes, 36 seconds left to go. A 2-1 Hillers lead. Can they hold on? We shall find out. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM.
HCAM is supported by our viewers. Thank you. And by the Hopkinton Independent newspaper and online news site. The newspaper reaches 100% of the homes and businesses in town, and the website is updated daily with exclusive Hopkinton content. Readers can receive a daily newsletter and breaking news alerts via email.
Off the timeout, 2 minutes, 36 seconds left to go. Who will come out victorious in this one? Or could we end in a draw possibly? We shall find out. Also a reminder, Hiller girls volleyball in action tonight against Medway. That game is also live on HCAM. So be sure to grab another monitor or tune in right after we're through here. It's going to stay with Medway. Got to place it quick here. Clock is running down. Haley Gales sends it over. Towards the attack area, sent out for the moment, but with it now, Coyle looking to send it through. It's going to stay with Medway. Sent over to Bella Cortis. Got to look out for her. She has a good shot. Gets through along the other side, back towards the middle. And it's going to go Hillers' way. Good defensive stand there by the Hillers. So if you're Hillers at this point, you want to play a little keep away. But you can't expect Medway to let that happen as Bella Cortis gets in there. Sends it down. Looking to move in, Ella Taylor. And a penalty corner drawn by Medway. We're at a minute left. Ciara Maloney will inject it in. Back to Maloney, sends it over. Cortis looking to get through. And the Hillers able to knock it out of the danger zone for now. 30 seconds left. Nielsen with it. Sends it over and out. Tenley Wynn going to send it back. Eka Laputi up the far side. Across to the middle, and that's it. The Hillers going to hang on for the 2-1 win. And yet another impressive victory for the Hopkinton Hillers. They're able to take down a tough Medway Mustangs team and grab another TVL win and another win on the season. They improved to 3-4 overall. Medway falls to 1-4. That was a great back and forth battle. a whole lot of momentum shifts throughout that game, but the Hillers were able to hold strong in that fourth quarter despite a huge amount of pressure by the Medway Mustangs. They got some good shots on net, but you got to give big credit to Riley Curtin. Some tremendous goaltending helped propel the Hillers to victory. And they are on a 2-game winning streak heading into their Friday matchup in Natick against the Natick Redhawks. That'll be on Friday in Natick. I believe it's a 4 p.m. start to that one. As for Medway, they will next head to Holliston, or host Holliston rather. That'll be their next game, but a great battle between both of these teams. Fun game to watch, very entertaining game, and a whole lot of momentum shifts, but a great win for the Hopkinton Hillers as they get the 2-1 victory over the Medway Mustangs here this evening. A very impressive win for the Hillers. That is just about going to do it for our coverage here this evening. For Ben Leibowitz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. The final score for the final time, the Hopkinton Hillers take down the Medway Mustangs by a final of 2-1. This has been Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. As always, we thank you for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.